Hi everyone, it's Tyler and you are tuning into the YouTube channel, Tyler the Disney Guy. So, sorry I haven't done a lot of videos this week. It's been kind of a crazy week even though I've been off from work. But today I'm going to do a video that's been a request from my best friend and one of my subscribers, Ricky. He asked me to do a video about my most expensive pops, so I figured I would get the top 10, kind of do it with that. I just checked these prices on the Funko app just before I started this video, so I'm going off those prices. I haven't used Pop Price Guide a lot lately because of the update, and I haven't really liked it, and it's been difficult for me to add things into my collection and do things the right way, so unfortunately, I just haven't been using that. I've been going off the Funko app a little more, even though they don't update prices quite as often, but I thought it was, you know, a good thing to do. So that's what I'm going to go off of today. So I'm going to tell you what the price is for these pops going off the Funko app, and talk about a little bit how I got them too. So now they are all Disney pops as well, so big shocker. But the first pop I got this one in 2018 from Shop Disney. It is the Disney Parks exclusive, and it is the Splash Mountain Pop Ride. So you can see you got Brer Bear and Brer Rabbit going down in the log flume, going down Chickapin Hill probably. So got this one, like I said, 2018 from Shop Disney. Love it. So happy to have it, especially with Splash Mountain closing, and that being announced a little over a month ago now. So I'm just happy to have this one because I know it's not even for the value for me. I would just be upset that if I didn't have it because I love Splash Mountain so much, that I would have to pay so much money to get it now. So I'm happy that I got it back then for like $55 or whatever it was to ship it to my house from Shop Disney. So I'm just happy to have this one in my collection because I love Splash Mountain. If you can't tell by how I sign off every single video, I love Splash Mountain. So there you go. So Splash Mountain Pop Ride, $220 is the trending value currently going off the Funko app. So the next one, I just got this one fairly recently as well. This is not a Disney Parks exclusive, but this is one that I had wanted for quite some time to add to my Disney repertoire. This is the Prince John from the Funko Asia exclusive holidays. It's like the Toy Tokyo thing, basically. So this is the Platinum Prince John. So happy to add this one to my set. Just got it a little while ago from someone off one of my Facebook groups for Funko on Disney. So just happy to add this one to the set. Really glad I got this one. I don't have the original Prince John yet, but this one's harder and more expensive. So I figured I had a little bit of money from selling some other pops. Figured I'd get this one. I can always go back and get the regular Prince John later. But this one is trending for $230 currently on the Funko app. So good one to have. The next one, I've showed this one off in a prior video. I believe, or come to think of it, I think it was Russell. I don't think it was me. Russell actually showed this one off. So this one is Doug with the Cone of Shame. So this one, was Toy Tokyo to the convention, but I don't know where it was shared. I got it a while ago off somebody when I was collecting all the Up Funko Pops. So I was happy to get this one. I got this one for, I think, shipped to my house and everything, it ended up being like 80 or 90 bucks, something like that. I got this for that. He is now trending at $240. So I am so psyched that I have this one in my set, because I would not want to pay that price to get it now. And I'm happy I bought it. You know, it was expensive at the time, and I was like, but I really want this one in my set. So I'm happy to have this one, and it's gone up so much in value. So I'm happy to have Doug with the Cone of Shame, because Doug's one of my buddies and one of my favorite Pixar characters and Disney characters. So $240 currently on the Funko app. Next, we move to potentially my favorite Disney character ever. He is up there as in the top 5, no question. And this is my good friend, Sorcerer Mickey. So you can see Sorcerer Mickey. This is the original Sorcerer Mickey released from the Disney store. Now, I bought it a while ago. I bought it when I first got into Pops, and I didn't totally understand everything. I got it Then I didn't totally understand how everything worked at the time. I bought it for like $400 off of Amazon, but I got him. He is now $250, so I lost a little bit of money because I didn't understand the pricing and everything like that. I just knew I had to have Sorcerer Mickey, but that's okay. I'm glad to have Sorcerer Mickey in my collection, and I love Sorcerer Mickey. He's one of my favorite Disney characters ever, so just glad to have him in the set. The next one is going for $260 on the Funko app. He is also one of my favorite Disney characters, and maybe a more obscure Disney characters to some, and not everyone necessarily knows this Disney character, but this is Mr. Toad from Mr. Toad's Wild Ride and the Adventures of Mr. Toad and Ichabod Crane. So this was a Disney short done in 1949, I believe. This is, it was The Adventures of Mr. Toad and Ichabod Crane. The first half of this, it's like an hour long, maybe like 70 minutes. The first half of the segment is done all about Mr. Toad and from the story of The Wind in the Willows. And then the second half is done of Ichabod and, you know, the Headless Horseman, that story. So that's it's a really cool Disney thing. It's on Disney Plus if you have Disney Plus. If you have never seen it, please go watch it. It is excellent and one of my favorite things to watch. So Mr. Toad was a 2017 Comic-Con exclusive from San Diego, and he is limited to 1,500 pieces. So happy to have this one in my set because I love Mr. Toad, and I love having something from almost every Disney animated movie that they've made pops for, so it's important to have Mr. Toad, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's been in the rumors to hopefully get a Headless Horseman soon. I also wouldn't mind an Ichabod to go with it, so that'd be awesome. So glad to have Mr. Toad trending for $260 currently. The next one, Russell has also shown off in his video that he did. This is the Carl and Ellie 2-pack from last year's San Diego Comic-Con. This one I got, it's the shared one, so it's not totally the, you know, the full Comic-Con one. That one will go for more money. But I checked on the Funko app. This one's also going for $260. And the price might be different because I didn't check Pop Price Guide because the Funko app doesn't allow you to differentiate between the shared sticker and like on Mr. Toad, that was the actual Comic-Con sticker. It doesn't allow you to differentiate necessarily. But this one is really cool. Happy to have this one. I bought this one from Box Lunch for $30 and then shipping and everything to my house. But, you know, I got this one for the retail price, and now it's trending at $260. So, I mean, I'm stoked to have this one. It's an insane jump in value. So, happy to have Carl and Ellie and pretty much the whole upset other than the common plastic Russell, but the flock one's cooler. So, all right, going into the last four. So, these ones, 3 of them are Comic-Con exclusive pops, and 1 is a Disney Parks exclusive pop. So let's do the first one. Trending at $310 currently. Excuse me. This is the glow-in-the-dark Jolly Roger from Pirates of the Caribbean. Now this one is limited to 1,000 pieces. That's what I thought. I wasn't sure if it was 1,000 or 1,500 because it was the same year as Mr. Toad, so I couldn't remember. But yeah, this one's limited to 1,000 pieces. So I got this one a little while ago off Mercari. I was stoked to get it to complete because I have the complete Disney Parks Con exclusive collection. So I have every Disney Parks exclusive that's ever been made, that's a Funko Pop at least. And I have every Con exclusive that has been released that's kind of an extension of the Disney Parks, if that makes sense. Like how, you know, the Jolly Roger, the common Jolly Roger was released at the Disney Parks, and this one was released through Comic-Con, but it represents something in the Disney Parks. So I have all of those Comic-Con pops as well. So I was happy to add this one. It looks pretty cool when it glows in the dark because he's like that white clear vinyl. So when he does glow in the dark, he looks pretty sweet and pretty sick. Maybe sometime I'll do a video late at night and I'll do some of my glow-in-the-dark pops and we can check them all out and see how well they glow. So, cool one to have, trending at $310. The next pop here is also trending at $310. This one is the Disney Parks exclusive one I was talking about. This is the Disney Parks exclusive Hatbox Ghost. I got these, I got him and the rest, the hitchhiking ghost here on the back. I got all of them on an eBay bid a while back, like August 2018, I want to say. I ended up getting all of them. I got them for... With shipping, they came from New Zealand. The guy was awesome because the boxes were they're not damaged, but they had some shelfware to them, and he didn't show them super well in the picture. He showed me right after I had won the bid and said if I wanted my money back, I could have them, but I really wanted to have them all in the set at the time, and the box damage isn't hardly bad, and I keep them all in the soft protectors, so they're fine. And I got them all for like, I think shipping and everything was like $640. Now, this one alone is worth $310 right now. And the other ghosts, if you add them in, they're worth way more than that price that I paid. So I'm just happy that I have them all in my set now. So that's all that really matters to me. And I have the 2 error box. I have the Gus and Phineas error box as well. Because I think I mentioned I have all the Haunted Mansion pops. But yeah, super stoked to have the Hatbox Ghost in my collection. Which, if I have all the Haunted Mansion ghosts, you may know the next one that's coming. But we'll get there in a second. So nice to have the Hatbox Ghost in my collection. The next one, this one, I won an eBay bid for. I showed this one off on the channel before. I want to say maybe my first video, so psyched to have this one though too. This one is the Gold Idol Indiana Jones from the 2016 Comic-Con. Now this one is so cool because it's Indy with the Gold Idol. I mean, I don't know how that's not super cool. And they consider these to be Disney related because they're based off of the Indiana Jones Adventure, which is the Temple of the Forbidden Eye, which is the ride at Disneyland. So they consider these Disney parks. You can see the Disney Parks logo right there. Let me get it a little closer to the camera. Yeah, you can see it right there. So they consider these to be Disney related, which I think is kind of cool because there is the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular at Disney's Hollywood Studios, which I love that too. So I actually got to be an extra in it when I went in 2018 in May. I was so thrilled. I've always wanted to be an extra, and that was only the second time I'd been to Disney since I had turned 18. So I was psyched to be able to get picked and be in the show that time. So. But yeah, stoked to have Indy. You know, he's $340 trending value right now, so glad to have Indiana Jones in my collection and have the other Indy pops. He has gone down substantially, though, since they released the 10-inch Indies. They released the gold one, the metallic one, and the Disney Parks exclusive regular one. So, and they're all the same. They're this model, but they're in the 10-inch form. So his value's gone down substantially since, but it's still an expensive pop, harder to find, especially a legit one. I talked about the sticker before in a prior video, so just glad to have this one in my set. Then my piece de la resistance, which is my last and final pop. This is, the trending value right now is $590. I paid just a little bit more for mine, but I was stoked to finally add this one to my collection. This may have been the last one I got of this set in particular, so I was super excited that I was able to get this one, and this is the glow-in-the-dark Hatbox Ghost from the 2016 Comic-Con. So, like I said, I have all the Haunted Mansion pops, so I was super stoked that I was able to get this one and add him to my set. It was, even though I had the regular ones, it was important to me to have them all and have the glow-in-the-dark ghost because that's just so cool to have the glow-in-the-dark ghost. Like, and being as big of a Haunted Mansion fan as I am, it's just super awesome, and I love having all the Haunted Mansion ghosts. So this is a super cool pop. Super great to have. He sits on my shelf that's a little higher. The camera just can't see. So he sits up there with the rest of the Haunted Mansion pops, which I'll be adding. Hopefully soon I'll be adding the last ones that they have just made to my pre-order. And then hopefully Shop Disney will release the Organist soon so I can snag one of him and add him to the set as well. So super cool pop. Super psyched to have that one. So that is my top 10 most expensive Funko Pops. I also wore... This was my grandpa's shirt. I wore this for the video today. It's the monorail saying, it's Por favor manténganse alejado de las puertas, which is please stand clear of the doors, but in Spanish. And even if you're not, Spanish speaking at all, everybody who's ever gone to Disney and rode the monorail knows exactly what I'm talking about. So I love that saying. It's one of my favorite things to do when we're at Disney. Also, real quick, before I end the video, I wanted to show this off. My chair that I sit in, I actually ordered this so I could start my YouTube channel. As you can see, it is a Mickey. It's the true original chair. It is the director's chair. It was available on Hot Topics website, and I thought it would be an awesome video because I love Mickey. I might actually do a video soon just with all my Mickey pops and some of my new Mickey stuff that I got. I had a pretty cool Mickey outfit for that video if you guys are interested in seeing that. So, but yeah, so it was just a cool chair. I love Mickey, so I thought it'd be an awesome one to have to do all my videos in. So, but that about does it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. The Disney Darling, I want to just give a shout out. We were talking about pins a little bit, so maybe my next video, I think I should have some time tomorrow. I might do a Disney pins video and talk about some of the Disney pins that I have and kind of go over those. I should be getting some new ones in the mail, hopefully either today or tomorrow, so maybe I can add those into the mix as well. So, thanks guys for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it went kind of long. Sorry, I just have a lot to say about my most expensive pops, and I have a lot to say about all my pops. I have good stories about every single one, how I was able to get it, so I just can go on forever. So sorry I drag on for a really long time, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned. Maybe I'll have at least 1 or 2 more videos this weekend for you to talk about some more stuff. So this has been Tyler the Disney Guy. Thank you guys for watching, and you all have a zippity-doo-dah day, and we'll see you real soon. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you later.